Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the world. We just want to remind you, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another pre-game for the Montreal Les Bleu Blanc Rouge. Today, they get the Carolina Hurricane and Jesperi Kokanemi in town today. So don't go nowhere. I'm going to give you every information you need to watching the game tonight between the Montreal Canadiens and the Carolina Hurricane. But before we talk about the pre-game for the Montreal Canadiens, we want to invite you, don't forget please to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on the Facebook page and on the YouTube channel. And finally, leave your comments. Tell us what you think about this game. What is your prediction of this game? And finally, if you enjoyed this video, please click on the like. So let's dive in and talking about the Montreal Canadiens between the Carolina Hurricane and, of course, the Montreal Canadiens. Like we do at the beginning of each pregame, we talk about all the stats for the both teams. First of all, Montreal is 0-4-0. And they are also 0-2-0 at home and on the road. For the Carolina Hurricane, they play only 2 games so far. They win both games. And they are also 1-1 and 1-0-0 on the road and 1-0-0 on the at home. It would be interesting. The Carolina, I believe, one of the top 5 best team in NHL for the upcoming season. First of all, the power play 22.2-14 in NHL for the Canes of Montreal are last at 0.000000000. Being honest with you, that's what they are right now. The penalty kill, Montreal is 29 and NHL 58.8. And for the Carolina, they are 100%. They are number 1 in NHL. The goals for Montreal is below 1.00 with 0.75. And they are last again in the NHL. The goals for the Kane are third and the NHL at 4.50. Goal again, Montreal are 23rd at 3.75. The Hurricane are 2.50 at 13 at this moment today. For the shot for Montreal, 24th and NHL at 29.0. For the Hurricane, they are 36.5 shot on the net. They are 7. And finally, shot again, Montreal are 9 and NHL at 28.8. For the Hurricane, they are 34.0, 22 so far. Now, what's going on for the leader for the point? Jonathan Drouin still number 1 for the most the point with 2 goals also. And win for the goaltender, unfortunately, nobody have a win for the Montreal Canadiens. And the TOI, Jeff Petrie, still number 1 at 23.56. For the Hurricane, a great start for Andrei Shevnikov. With them, they have 4 points so far with 3 goals. And also, Frederick Anderson win the bowl game for the Canes. For the Cane, and then finally, Pesce have 23 and 2 seconds TOI. Like we do, we like to do the shopping up for each game for the Montreal Canadiens. Like you already know what's going on for the strategy number 1. First of all, we know Allen is going to be between the pipe. Not confirmed yet by the Montreal Canadiens. Anderson is confirmed at that moment we record this video. The last 5 games, Montreal is 0-4. The goals for is 3. The goal against 15 for the difference of -12. Power play, Montreal 0-13. And the goal and the power play PK is 7-17. This is another bad situation for Montreal Canadiens, their special team. Allen is 0-3-0 with a 3.05 GAA and the save percentage are 8.85. So far, the first 5 games since the beginning of the year, Drouin have 2 goals, 2 points. Armia have 1 assist. Whiteman is +2. Nothing chance for that stats because nothing happened the last game. They did not do any goal. The strategists at that moment, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this. Better structure, better effort or in general for the team. They have to get better, honestly, on the power play and on PK. But also, one of the best team in NHL for the special team is Carolina Hurricane on both ways. So they have to be careful about that. And finally, who they have to watch, of course, is Hao and Shevnikov and also Nikash. That's a three great players for them. Of course, you have more other players like Stahl, like Trocheck, but finally, Montreal have to be out of the box. The next one I want to talk about is the goaltender head-to-head. We expect Jake Allen versus Frederik Andersen. Anderson is 2-0-0 with 2.50 and a save percentage of 9.26. You already know about Jake Allen. Here, the roster or the line we expect for tonight. We expect now a chance for Dominic Charm. He modified his line for tonight. For the first time, he's going to use Mike Hoffman with Suzuki and Gallagher. You're going to see Anderson stay with Devarak and Drouin. That's the only line that does not change. Caulfield now is going to be with Mathieu Perreault and Tyler Toffoli. Finally, Jake Evans going to be between Joel Armia and Arturi Lekonen. For the defensemen now, Kulak play with Petrie, Savard with Romanov, Whiteman with Chariot. All those six players, they changed their partner for the upcoming game tonight. For the speech by the power play unit for Montreal, Hoffman now with Devorak and Toffoli, Drouin, Petrie. We will also have Whiteman right now with Suzuki, Anderson, Caulfield, and Gallagher. The PK, we expect Lekonen play with now with Jake Evans, Chariot, Savard together. Romanov is going to be on the second pair with Petrie, Armia, and Devorak is going to be together. Finally, the goaltender, we expect Allen, the backup, will be Montembeault. Now, for the Carolina, no injury major or nobody is on a healthy scratch at that moment. Teravainen is going to be with Ao and Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi first line tonight. Impressive. We have a great, I don't know, but that's another subject we can talk. Chefnikov with Trocheck and Nikas. Fast with Stahl and Niederreiter. Finally, Martinuk with Stefan and Lawrence. For the defensemen, Slavin with Bear, Petche with Sikic, and finally Cole with D'Angelo. For the special team for them, they continue with Ao, Trocheck, Jeffnikov, Teravainen, and D'Angelo. And Niederreiter, Stahl, Nikas, Petche, and of course, I'm hiding them, Kotkaniemi. The PK, we have Stahl, Stefan, Slavin, Bear, Petche, Sketchy, Nikas, Ao, and Anderson Ranta is going to be the backup. Here's the Frenchy corner for the game number 5 for the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, they have two changes in the roster. Who are in? Perreault and Evans. Who is out? Brooks and Paquette. Now, what we're looking for me is really I want to have a better effort for the Montreal Canadiens. Work, 60 minutes every single shift. Whatever is the score, boom, 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 get there. Then the better structure. The better structure is to have a better way to get breakout, transition, speed, and continues to get a little bit better and fun than the offensive side. Special team have to be, they are really one of the worst in NHL on both sides. So they have to have a better execution, all right? On defensive side, on PK, have a better protection, coverage with their stick on their lane to be a little bit more aggressive, but they cannot give at least 1 or 2 goals per game on power play. On the flip side, you have to score on power play. I was expect a team about 22 to 25%, and they are 0-13 at that moment. Whatever, I don't blame one specific player, but they have to be a better execution on power play with puck movement and shot to the net and go get the rebound, screen the net, and crash the net. Now, I'm just talking about this, the back to the basic. What are you talking about, coach? Keep this simple. Why do you keep this simple? Shoot for the blue line, and now crash the net and screen, go get the rebound. Don't try to get the pass cross on the back door all the time. We try to have a perfect play. At that moment, a 2 versus 1 shoot to the net. Try to keep this simple. Do not hold your stick stiff. Relax. We cannot be worse right now. So have fun tonight. Relax with your stick and do the things. It's not complicated. Keep this simple. Then after that, better chemistry between the forward and defense. What I'm talking about is the basic of breakout with speed and the D-joint, the forward, and also they have a better communication on the ice. That would be a better way to keep this, have better chance to win. Finally, having fun. Yes, back what you're supposed to be when you're young, having fun here. Smart. And the best things to fix this, guys, is scoring and get W. Yeah, no other recipes. You know, I always said to my player, the best deodorant in life in hockey is a W. It smells so good. So let's see happening this. And I said at the end, worry about things. I said, do not be worried about the thing you're not in control. Keep this simple. Have fun tonight. That was my mission and my speech I will do to the player for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. The next thing I want to talk about, of course, the return of Jesperi Kotkaniemi. We know what he got on a first sheet at $6.1 million for the Hurricane. He decided to go there. Montreal let him go. So what happened tonight? They will sure he will want the players, his teammate, try to win for him tonight. On the flip side, the Montreal Canadiens will try to stop him tonight. He has 0 points right now. He played only an average of 12 minutes. Play on the third, fourth line, and now they put him on the first line just because he's Montreal Canadiens. Just give you an idea what the Hurricanes are. And finally, we'll see what is going to happen. I would not be surprised he got a goal tonight because that's what happens sometimes. So, but at the end of the day, Montreal would do the best. And it's not personal, by the way. It's a business hockey. I'm sure most of the players in NHL are happy for him, and most of the people and the team are happy for his contract. It's a business hockey. But at the end of the day, when the puck dropped tonight, he's not wearing number 15 anymore. He's on number 82 for auto penalty, and I'm sure they will try the best they can to stop him. The next one I want to talk about this, of course, is to remind you, the next game is Saturday, the October 23rd, in Montreal. They receive and they host the Detroit Red Wings. And the biggest question, to be honest with you tonight, is it, can they win tonight? Or they have to wait until Saturday to get their first W? That's the biggest question, to be honest with you, at that moment. So, game number 5 for the Montreal Canadiens, 0-4-0. Is it the night now the Montreal can get a W? Can we see a team have an effort? This is the biggest challenge for them this season because they never play with the quality of the team like them. Of course, the Toronto Maple Leafs, but Matthews was not there. This is a healthy team. This is a team are strong on power play, on PK, have a great structure, great players, and a great coach. And Montreal right now, with the way they play, they have to step up and they have to be not worried about the things they cannot or are not in charge. So it will be interesting to see the result of this game. Honestly, my prediction tonight, Carolina Hurricane 4, Montreal Canadiens 2. I apologize, but I still be realistic. The first game they're going to win this year is going to be Saturday against the Detroit Red Wings. But tonight, I'm looking for effort. I'm looking for 4-line working hard. I'm looking at Montreal Canadiens to get better. And after that, we're going to be on the right direction. So thanks again for watching another great video of the Hockey Nation Show with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy. But before we leave, we just want to remind you, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Merci beaucoup d'avoir regardé une autre vidéo avec l'entraîneur Coach Frenchy.